Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another first impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Tales of Hearts R for the PlayStation Vita. This title was sent to me by Bandai Namco so that I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinions on it. So as you guys probably know by now, I have become quite the fan of the Tales series since I went through and checked out, which one was it? I don't know, it was a Tales series it was the Tales of Symphonia, I believe, which was like a 2-pack game, and then there was also Tales of Xillia, and I've checked those out, and I've essentially became quite the fan of the series, even though I haven't really had a lot of time to delve into the series. But when I heard there was a new one coming out for the Vita, I thought I'd check it out. Then, however, I did a little bit of research, and before I even got to play the game, I was like, wait a second, this one has been out already. It's been out on the Nintendo DS in 2008, and then in 2013 it was released for the Vita in Japan, and later it was even released for iOS. But now it's going to be released, by the time this video is up, it might have already been released in the United States, but it will only be released in Europe on the 14th. However, I was a little bit concerned when I heard that the game was going to that the game had already been in iOS. So it was actually quite surprising to see that the game is actually still really polished. Even for something that has been around so many systems, because sometimes you tend to, lose quality as you go through all the different systems, import and all that stuff. But it seems that the team behind Tales is actually doing things fairly well, because, I mean, I couldn't tell, if I hadn't done the research, I couldn't tell that this has been a game that has been out since 2008. So graphically, the game looks fine. I mean, obviously, you guys can tell the proper quality because this is Vita footage that is being stretched out to 1080p, so it's going to look pixelated and it's not going to look very good. But trust me, on your Vita screen, it looks just fine. Now, in terms of story, I'm not going to get into too much story because obviously story is one of the main strengths of the Tales titles. So if there's any spoilers in this video, I'm going to remove that in the editing process, so you don't have to worry about that. But I do want to give you a basic outline of what we are doing right now. So essentially our character has made a mistake and caused the Spiria of another character to be shattered. Now, he was trying to do something good. It's just in the middle of what he was trying to do, an accident happened and essentially he shattered the other character's Spiria. Now, in this universe, Spiria is essentially the essence of a person, and shattering it meant that the person became kind of like a drone almost, without any emotions whatsoever. That was Konohaku Hearts, which is kind of like where the title of the game comes from, Tales of Hearts. Hearts being Konohaku Hearts, as well as Uchihui Hearts, or whatever. But essentially what we're doing is we're trying to recover the parts of her Spiria, which were shattered and went all out through the game world, and we're going to be trying to recover those now. So we're in the city, and I'm going to be leaving the city pretty soon, but just to give you guys an idea, in the cities you can do stuff like, buy armor, buy items, all that stuff, stores, pretty basic stuff. It is also where you pick up quests and the like, but we're not going to dilly-dally in here too long, because obviously we don't want to waste too much of your time. Now, this is Uran. This is another character who sent us on a quest to go and find, is it a scientist? An astronomer, I think. Uran, what's up? You're heading out to the Lagos caves right now, aren't you? Then take these. Oh, how nice of you. She's giving us some rice balls. Expertly seasoned, lovingly shaped balls of rice that restore 300 hit points. This stuff really does go with anything, especially when boiled to perfection. Why, thank you very much. Seaweed, dried and flat sheets that go just perfectly with rice. The most common seasoning of all, but be careful not to use too much. What's this? A recipe for rice balls. I wanted to make some for you, but it's all been such a rush. I didn't have any time. I wanted you to take the recipe at least. I'm worried about Euclid, but there's nothing else I can really do to help. Don't worry, we'll find him. Just wait here. Okay, thanks for the receipt. See you soon. Hey, wait up a moment. You don't look like you know much about cookery. It's pretty useful. No, want me to teach you? No, not really. I already know how to cook. I'm sure I'll eventually get the hang of it. Now let's head for the Lagos Caves. Now, something that you guys notice is that there was no voice acting there, but there is voice acting in the game. However, it is all in Japanese. I couldn't find any option to get English voice acting, so yeah. If you have an issue with Japanese voice acting, you're going to have a problem with this game. Anyways, as you exit the cities, you have the typical Tales navigation throughout the world. At least most of the Tales titles that I tried out so far have this kind of like world navigation that you can just run around. As you run around through here, you may encounter enemies and engage in combat as you just, go about through the world and whatnot. Right now our objective is to head over to some caves that are in this general direction. That little glowing thing at the end there, that means that there's an item in that specific location, but we can't reach it because there's like a river in the way. Also, you'll notice that there's a prompt in the lower left corner saying select, look for caves. These are the typical interactions between characters of the Tales series. So as you can see here, we have the two characters here along with our main character. Your main character is called Core Meteor. This guy who's talking right now is Hisui Hearts, who is the brother of the female that's there, who is Konohaku Hearts. At least I think her name is Konohaku. But she is the one whose Spiria we shattered, and that's the reason why we're going on this quest to try and fix her Spiria. Anyways, Hisui says, let's find those caves. Yeah, hopefully this Euclase egghead knows where the missing shard is. The Lagos caves are supposed to be just west of Sinos. We can use the exit in a certain part of town. Now, that is going to repeat because that is like the last message, and for some reason it just repeats. But you can also get voice acting in these moments every now and then. It just doesn't happen all the time, just like in regular conversations. But I'm pretty sure we'll still get some voice acting along the way, which is actually pretty good. Wow, I'm surprised we didn't catch a single monster along the way. That is very surprising. There's got to be a monster in here. I'm just going into a random encounter. Okay, so in random encounters you move just like usual Tales of the Heart series. Tales of the Hearts. Just like usual Tales titles. You'll notice that I have the other character set up as a ranged character who is going to shoot the crap out of the other dudes, and I'm just controlling my main dude with the sword. You will have your basic combos, which right now my combos are only XXX essentially. At the end of each fight, you can cook if you so desire. I haven't set up the shortcuts for cooking yet, so we're not going to do it. And to be honest, we don't even have that many ingredients, so it's pretty pointless of us to do it anyways. But you do get rewarded for doing exploration. As you can see here, we'll be getting an item. We've acquired a Nam coin. There are 76 of these around the world. Trade them in for special prizes. We've already traded in one of these. And the random encounters happen quite a bit, so you do level up quite a bit just hanging around in the world. So you can do your arts and whatnot by using circle, and you can use different arts, like for instance if I press up, I will actually use a different art if I press up and circle. Now the thing that's confusing in here is that you can use free move with the left stick, but in order for you to actually do certain actions in the game, you're required to use the D-pad, and you can also move with the D-pad. So the controls can get somewhat clunky at times, but I mean I think it's just a matter of habit because your mind is just usually conditioned, I want to move with the left stick, and when a game tells you you should move with the D-pad, which like I can do that now. I'm moving with the D-pad, and that allows me to like jump and do other things that moving with the left stick doesn't. Let's just get rid of this guy. Oops. I didn't have the actual ability that I was trying to cast there. But okay, this is pretty much how the combat goes. I mean, those of you who are familiar with the Tales series should be familiar with how the combat rolls. It is always real time, and it allows you to do combos and whatnot. I think you can also take control of the other character if you so desire, but I usually try to stick with my main character most of the time. Okay, this is what I told you guys, that you will get voice acting, but it is in Japanese. Uran's life, or Uran's love. Either way, I lose the girl. Ah, the universe is so cruel. I think it's your Euclase. We're here on behalf of Uran. I'm gonna like skip a little bit through the dialogue because I mean I personally don't understand that much Japanese, but to be honest, I kind of tend to prefer Japanese voices in these games. So I don't know about you guys, but if you prefer English voices, yeah. What do you know about the Spiria core shard? Who are you people, and how did you find me? Stay back! Stay back, I say! And off he runs like an idiot. So, you believe that guy? He was scared wider than the cave walls. I feel something. As you can see, she's very much like a drone. And this is pointing out to her shard, essentially. So we should go to that particular cave. And we will eventually go there. What's this? A letter from Enos? Let's see, it looks like something about call challenges. Oh, okay, I know what this is. Sometimes in certain fights you will get challenges, but we're not going to be seeing that. I mean, the challenges just pop up at the start of each fight if you get them, so it's not a big deal. So just going to engage in combat. Usually combat for me just goes pretty much just spam X and try to use circle whenever possible. There are some like limit break type abilities that you can do, which we have that full bar over there. I'll try to use that in the next combat because that bar fills up pretty easy. Anyways, we got an ancient stalagmite. This stalagmite from the Lagos caves glows with the light of an ancient age. You can fully explore this this dungeon area, which I do intend to do because you guys know me. I'm all about the dungeon crawling, so we're going to be working our way. So this would be the direction that we should be going. And again, we're going to get a lot of random encounters, so just be prepared for that. That is definitely something that happens quite often. Now, I've set the my alternate character over there for manual heals, which you can actually create shortcuts for them. So if I was to just tap his icon, I'll try to do that in the next fight. If I was to flick his icon upwards, he will just automatically heal. Well, not automatically, but he will cast a heal on me. You guys will see that in the next fight. We've gotten a life bottle over there. And it looks like we're in combat again, so I'm going to flick him up. And you will see that he is casting first aid. And he was interrupted. Cast first aid, dude. We're going to die. Hurry it up. Oh, you got interrupted again. Come on, dude. Don't fail me. Oh, you're going to get yourself killed. Now heal me, please. Oh, God, you're useless. Heal already. And he just attacks still. Now, the good thing is that I wanted to show you guys the casting in combat, but as you can see, casting in combat is pretty hectic. But the good thing is that you can also use arts outside of combat, so we can just go first aid. However, he doesn't have any mana left, but maybe we'll get an objective that gives us extra mana. I mean, there's nothing else I can do, really. You can also change equipment on your characters if you so desire in this menu. While we're here, might as well show you guys that. My body is my bond. This is a title that you can change. It gives you different stats and whatnot. Like this stat will like favor attack over defense, whereas this stat will favor defense over attack, and this stat gives you nothing. And if you change characters, oh, looks like there. If you change characters, you can also select what you want. So right now I have him with a double trouble title because that just increases down the damage. I mean, at least it's supposed to increase damage. It says here, with these two bows, I'll rain down blows so fast you won't even see them. Yeah, it increases damage. You can see the P attack there. It changes. Besides the equipment, you can also change their somas, which I personally only have one soma right now. This is our level up system. Should I level up in the fighting skill tree? Wait, I don't want to go into the level up just yet. But you can change the somas. So for instance, wait, no. That's not what I want. Stop it. Stop it. Go back. Okay. In the equipment, you can change the weapon that you have, and that is what I like to call somas. So for instance, if you go here, you'll notice that this guy also has a Gale Arc, which is actually pretty weak sauce when compared to this. This is something that I've gotten through investing and leveling up, and that is the somas section. So if we go to this section, this is essentially the bonuses that you get depending on what you invest points into. So if you invest points into fight, you'll eventually unlock this Blunt Force, the Rising Star, and the Lovus. If you invest your points into Sincerity, you will unlock Exceed, SP +3, and Mesa, which is a different sword for your character. I've been focusing this particular character in Belief as well as Fight. Belief because I want to get the Lightning Blade as well as the Roselia eventually. And Fight because Fight just seems like a beast of a thing to put your points into. Wait, did I put points into anything? Yeah, I did by mistake there. So in order for us to get the Lightning Blade, I would have to invest a bunch of points there. So instead, I'm going to invest points here, going to get Rising Star, and then I'm going to put some points in Lightning Blade because I want to level up the belief tree as well. So we're going to lock in these changes, and that means that we've gotten something new, which is increases the probability of enemies being stunned by physical attacks, which is pretty important in my opinion. Oh, looks like we've unlocked something new as well. Combo Cure restores HP by 1% every time a combo of 9 or more hits is performed. Oh, sweet! I didn't know we were going to get that. That is actually pretty sweet. So we can now equip these skills in here. So, oh, we can only equip 1? Oh, we can equip 2, not 3, so I will get rid of Bodyguard and just keep Blunt Force and Combo Cure, because I don't block that much anyway, so we'll keep that. We should also take this opportunity to level up this guy while I'm here, and for this guy, I've just been focusing on Belief, right? No, I've been doing Belief and Tenacity, apparently. No. Wait, yes, Belief and Tenacity. No, I didn't do Tenacity, never mind. Yes, I did do Tenacity. Damn it, I'm just like so confused right now. Sorry. So let's go ahead and level up some more Belief. Not that it's going to matter that much because I'm not going to get a lot of stuff. Okay, level up Belief. I don't think he's got any other skills that we can equip. He's already got Exceed 1. It is equipped. In battle, you can also assign strategies, like you can say you want him to focus on firepower or focus on heal. Right now I have him focused on firepower and I manually heal. You can also do stuff like, okay, I want you to do lots of spells. I want you to do lots of arts. You know, Soma arts are like special attack spells, whereas will arts are kind of like regular spells. TP usage, you can also tell him not to use that many arts or whatever. You can completely customize your party, which is pretty good. You can also choose a formation, which right now, I actually want this guy further back. Just be way back there, because you're attacking from range anyway, so it doesn't matter. Then there's the cooking menu, which we can assign shortcuts. As a matter of fact, let's create shortcuts, sure. You cook rice balls, you cook rice balls, there. Then you also have the status, which shows you how your character is doing, and you have the library, which tells you a bunch of stuff that I'm not really going to go into because I don't want you guys to get too bored. Now, let's get back to gameplay. You guys have seen how you can level up, the different kinds of things you can do. I guess I didn't show you guys how to bind special arts and stuff, because you can, like, bind them. Like, right now I have Corsair Strike bound to the circle without anything else, and then I have Meteor Strike bound to up. Actually, I'm going to bind Meteor Strike down here. Yeah, and let's get rid of that. Remove. Thank you. And I don't think this guy has any arts that I need to bind. Yeah, because this guy's an auto. I'm not really controlling him, so it doesn't matter. And let's keep going. I want to go to this cave first because there's some, I believe there's going to be chests there or whatever. I like, you guys know me, I like to do dungeon crawling and whatnot. Now, there's also something that you can do here, which is this. This essentially increases, I think, your damage or something. I can't remember what that does, but that's like your limit break ability. Anyways, at the end of each battle, you can cook stuff if you have the ingredients. And right now, we do have the ingredients, so we're going to cook some rice balls. Cooking of rice balls succeeded. Yay! There we go. We've also gotten an apple gel, which is kind of like a potion. Now, in terms of graphics, like I've mentioned, I like the graphics, I like the art style. I tend to like the art style in the Tales games, and this game looks really good on your Vita, at least in my opinion. It's not going to look very good on YouTube because it doesn't even look that great on my 1080p monitor once you stretch it out. Then again, no footage looks that great once you stretch it out on YouTube, let's face it. There you go, get rid of that. And we've leveled up. We're not going to be cooking this time around because we don't have any, whatchamacallit, we don't have any ingredients. So let's pick up whatever's on this chest. 333 gold. And then let's move back from where we came. So, as I was saying, in terms of graphics, I like the graphics. I really like the combat system. I've just been a fan of the combat system of the Tales titles ever since I started playing them. It's simplistic and whatnot, but it can get really complex. And just bear in mind, this is a first impressions video, not a review. So, essentially you're only going to get like the very basics of the combat, because I'm assuming that the combat is going to get increasingly complex later on, particularly because you're going to be getting more party members and stuff like that. So you can expect the combat to become more complex, you having to, you know, manage more characters and stuff like that. So I personally like the combat system quite a bit. The animations are looking good. The sound is looking pretty good as well. And I do like the voice acting, even though it's in Japanese, like I said. I know that maybe I'm repeating myself a little bit there. Take that! I love punching them with that attack. Okay, so that takes care of that guy. Oh wow, did you guys see Hisui over there? Just wrecking the other dude? Holy crap, good job, Hisui. Okay, let's move on. We're now supposed to get into this cave and figure out what the other dude wants. Also notice that there seems to be another cave down there that we didn't really have access to. So let's open up this chest. Random encounters. Like I said, there are a ton of random encounters. And here's the challenge on this one. The more hits you get, you're going to get increased recovery and hit points. So if I make a 15-hit combo, I will recover 100% of my hit points, which is most likely not going to happen. But still, it's good to try. So we got 9 hits. 9 hits was the maximum that we were able to achieve there. Come here. Get killed! Still, we did get 20% recovery, which is pretty decent. Now let's open this. A little bit more orange gel. Now let's take the upper road there. And again, more random encounters. That is definitely something that I've noticed in comparison with other Tales titles that I've played before. I want to say that this one seems like it's got seems like it's got a lot more random encounters than I remember, but I could be wrong. Also, I want to tell this guy to be a little bit more conservative. Dude, you're just like going way too hardcore with your TP stuff, dude. Be a little bit more conservative. Conserve that stuff. I might need you to heal me later down the line. We wouldn't want to be caught off guard now, would we? Okay, that thing over there is a save point, which you guys didn't even get to see because we just got another random encounter. Get rid of this. Get rid of this dude. No! Don't run away! Damn, he's fast. Okay. And he's down. And so is that guy. Eat Soma! Soma is the weapons that they are using. Essentially, the Soma is some kind of a bracelet that people use, and it creates a weapon based on someone's personality. So here's where you can save your game whenever you see a crystal like that. So we're just going to save in this spot right here. Thank you very much. And now we have the good doctor over there. And we've just had another random encounter. A bunch of ants shouldn't be too problematic. Just going to dispatch these. Yatta! Yeah, we've leveled up. Less backpatting, more action. I can feel the power within me! So let's see what he's got to say. You science types are always running. Now fork over the Spiria core shard before you turn into a failed experiment. Stay back, you hoodlums. Don't you see? Once that moon falls, the world as we know it will cease to be. Just leave already. You don't have time to be concerned with the likes of me. Wow, this guy speaks in rhymes. No, wait. Uran asked us to find you and bring you back. Uran, the girl who thinks I went mad and now hates the very thought of me. That Uran? She doesn't hate you. She's worried about you, and she doesn't understand all this stuff about the moon falling. To be honest, I'm not sure myself. I spotted an explosion of light through my telescope the other night, just before being hit by a shooting star-like object. The ebony moon is doomed to tumble. The ivory moon is fated to crumble. Oh, I can't stop thinking about it. Ever since I've been scared witless to the moon is going to fall, just like in that stupid fairy tale. So there's a fairy tale in this world where the moon falls into the world. Oh great, looks like my sister's shard is lodged inside Loverboy's Spiria. So the shard that we shattered then got spread throughout the world. Apparently one of those shards landed inside this guy. We can help you, Classy, but I need you to calm down so we can see what's happening inside your Spiria. Very well, I will assist you. Under one condition, that you bring Uran here. This place is a subterranean safe house. There's ample food and water. It's strong enough to survive a moon falling. The only way to save Uran is to bring her here, so you must do that by any means necessary, even if it entails force. I think a moon already fell on your head. If you want to save this girl, be a man and do it yourself. Only I could, but my fear will not permit me to leave these caves. I tell myself to go, I curse my cowardice, and yet my legs simply will not listen! How can my love for Rurikhan be so feeble? Blasted legs, move, move, I say! Urgh, I'm pathetic! Why was I cursed with such a weak Spiria? It's nothing short of an abomination. I think his Spiria's gone AWire. Looks like a textbook case of the spear. The spear is when someone's Spiria is, has got some problems. It's malfunctioning or something. I don't know. This is fantasy, okay? Don't ask me to explain everything. Alright, kid, I brought you along for times like this, so do your thing and get us in there. Right. So our character is able, with his Soma, he is able to enter other people's Spirias. Stay away from me. Initiate Spiria link. Yes. Konohaku is no longer with you. So we're going to enter his Spiria, which is like entering into his spirit core. It might be dangerous, though. There could be more Zeron waiting. You scared of storybook critters? Sheesh, our first Spiria link, and I already regret bringing you along. I'm telling the truth. They were crawling all over Konohaku's Spiria Nexus. Kohaku's. It's not Konohaku. It's Kohaku. You saw them yourself, remember, right before that witch started messing with Kohaku's Spiria. See, I told you I wasn't lying. Those are the Zeron. So those guys like to munch on dreams, eh? Who'd have thunk? Well, if fairy tale monsters are real, I guess that makes us the heroes. So we're doing combat inside the other dude's Spiria core. So these are actually going to be a little bit harder than the previous targets. Get wrecked. I'm going to make this Spiria Nexus a no-zerum zone. Get your parasitic butts out of here. Orange gel ×1. Look at that Soma go. I've had target practice tougher than these guys. The shard must be around here. No time for sightseeing. March, kid. Okay, so we're essentially doing... It's the same as dungeon crawling, but it's inside someone. Also, we can get rewards from here as well. So we've gotten some orange gel. Orange gel is a consumable, I think, probably recovers your mana or something. I don't know what it does. Also, it seems we can't see how the health of these guys is doing. Or it seems that they have some kind of a shield or something. Also, it seems that Hisui there leveled up. Yasha! However, I don't really feel the need to level up right now because we're doing just fine, so... If I start struggling, then I'll consider leveling up. Let's just keep dungeon crawling our way through this guy's Spiria core, and eventually, I think we might even go into a boss fight, hopefully. At least at the end, one would figure that there should be a boss fight in here somewhere. Killed! Who wants some next, huh? Should we do cook? No, we shouldn't do cook, because we don't have anything to cook with. Let us continue. Oh, there's actually a chest here as well. Iron guard ×1. Oh, sweet equipment. I hadn't picked up a single piece of equipment yet. Oh, I can't change mine. That sucks. Wonder if he can use it. I highly doubt it. Oh, he actually can. Interesting. So why can't my character use that? That's some bullshit. Oh, well, I guess he gets the benefit while I don't. Oh, we have a save point. Sweet. Let's go ahead and save. Thank you very much. And let's keep going. The saves are pretty fast, have to say that. Sometimes some of these games will take quite a bit to save, at least in the Vita, because, I don't know, whenever I see games that go into the Vita save interface, a lot of times they will actually take a while. This one is pretty fast. A lot faster than I'm used to anyways. And I think that this is going to take us to the next floor. Yep. It must be coming from Kohaku's shard. Watch out! You overgrown termite! So I'm gonna guess that this is the boss fight right here. It definitely has a different music and everything. Ooh, yeah. Okay, dude, I want you to heal me before you start getting overwhelmed. Wow! Whoa! Okay, and it looks like you're just getting harassed there. Move away! Okay, dude, move away there. Heal me. Damn, you take so long healing, god damn it. Okay, heal me now. He's on to me. That's it. I want to avoid having to use consumables. Let's do that again. That's it. Stay on me. Let's power up. Get killed. Oh, sweet. We're breaking his guard left and right. We're missing. We need some more. Like, we need some more things that allow us to do special arts. Oh, crap. No, he's powered up. Heal me. Okay, we're healed. Come on, attack, 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 attack. That's it. Keep going, keep going. Holy crap. We still managed to kill it. Weird though, I didn't really see his HP bar go down or anything. Orange gel and stun bracelet. My Spiria will get stronger. You've seen nothing yet. So I guess we can take back her shard. What the hell happened to him? I saw Inkarosi summon a swarm of Zerum before she cast her spell on Kohaku. Sounds about right. Same monsters must have infected the Kohaku's Spiria core. Which is probably why this place is overrun, because Euclass's Spiria contacted a piece of Kohaku's core, so it's like a virus. Hold on, kid, you saying this nerd's Spiria is in shambles because of Kohaku? That's not what I'm saying at all. Look, I get it, okay? I broke Kohaku's Spiria core, and this is all my fault. But her core is different. It's special somehow. Even you must be able to feel it. We'll talk about this later. Right now, let's worry about getting this shard back into Kohaku. Sorry for leaving you alone in the dark there, sis. How are you feeling, Euclisi? Still scared? Indeed. Scared nearly out of my mind. We must have botched the Spiria link somehow. I'm not afraid of the moon anymore. I'm afraid of me. Has this spineless man ever lived? I turned my back on my precious Uran when she needed me the most. That wasn't you. It was the spear. Even so, I crumpled beneath the weight of fear and abandoned Uran to her doom. What kind of a man runs from his problems or refuses to protect the one he loves? A coward with a weak Spiria, that's who. All I think is the spear is cured. The rest will have to be up to him. And by the rest, I mean the part where he shows some guts and goes to face his special lady friend. As for us, let's stick this shard back where it belongs. Okay, that sounds really bad, Hisui, because you're talking about placing that shard inside a woman and you're like, let's stick it where it belongs, come on. Right, sorry to keep you waiting, Kohaku. Acquired Shard of Fear. The Shard of Kohaku shatters Spiria core. This piece governs her sense of fear. So, one of the shards that we were able to already acquire for her was the Shard of Kindness. So now she can be kind and frightful. No, it's dark here. No, dark, don't like dark. Get me out of here. You're scared of the dark now, Kohaku? You were fine just a second ago. I was the same way. When fear takes hold of one's spirit, it strikes without warning. So essentially she's going to be really scared until we find maybe the Shard of Courage to balance it out. It strikes and refuses to let go. So the only emotions in Kohaku right now are kindness and fear? Aw, nuts. Say it ain't so, Kohaku. Keep it away. Keep the darkness away. I don't believe this. Pick up your jaw off the floor, kid. We're heading back to town pronto. I'm going with you. Even though my dear Ron may never speak to me again, I have to see her one last time. It's the only chance I have to put things right. The only chance to show some guts, as you put it. Now you're talking my language. Just don't lag behind. Wait, there's a chest back there. We need to get the chest. You know, kid, I thought you were all sandwich, no meat. What? You didn't run away from those bugs once. Ha, give me some credit. I'd never flee from a fight. Anyway, I can see that you're serious about trying to save my sister, so yeah, good job back there. Thanks. But don't forget that we're in this mess because of you. I'm not letting you off the hook yet. Kohaku has joined your party. Core and Hisui's bond strengthened a bit. Okay, so I guess now I get to go and pick up that chest that we saw in the distance. Give it here. Nam coin. Sweet, we've gotten another Nam coin. And it doesn't seem like there's anything left to explore, so we should just get the hell out of Dodge. Save along the way, of course. But yeah, this is pretty much Tales of Hearts R. There's obviously a lot of dialogue, as is usual in Tales games. I mean, you guys, most people should kind of have an idea what a Tales game is about. Oh, looks like they left the party. No, it's still here. Most people should have a basic idea of what a Tales game is about. It's a JRPG with this cool combat system, and they always have a lot of dialogue. It's just the thing, and most JRPGs in general, actually, most JRPGs just have a ton of dialogue. So if you have a problem with that, you're going to have a problem with this. But, I mean, I personally like it. I think it's a good game. It is not a shoddy port, which is something that I was fearful of when I read the information about how this game had come out on DS and then on iOS and all that stuff. Because I just have kind of a negative connotation towards games that go to iOS. But yeah, it's a solid game. It's been especially remastered for the Vita, from what I can tell. I mean, at least it has the proper aspect ratios. The graphics look good. The animations look good. The story so far has been interesting, depending on whether or not you like the JRPG aspect of the game. I think it's a solid title for your Vita if you like these kinds of games. If not, then maybe it's not for you. Oh, Fear and Loathing. What's this? Listen, Kohaku. No, you're scaring me. What you doing to my sister there, kid? Not doing anything, I swear. I just said her name. Yeah, well, knock it off already and stay the hell away from her. You hear me? Okay, Sui. Sorry. Okay. Also, at the start of the game, you guys might think that this is just another timid female character. She's not at all. She's actually a really interesting character who just kicks the crap out of... First she slaps the protagonist character, and then a little bit later on, she kicks her brother, like, right in the belly. I want to say the belly. I don't want to say she kicked him in the nuts, but she definitely kicked him super hard. It's a lot of fun. She's actually a really cool character. It's just she became this drone as part of the plot of the game really early on. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. As per usual, leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.